It's in the game.
Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So, Purdue's offense will have the football first here. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run, it's Maccabee. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Breaks off a defender. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Boilermakers will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. The Ducks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Nicker, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. He'll throw it now. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Important second down play coming up. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number two, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Accurate throw. Catch made right near the sideline.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop a big play. Lose the ball to the 22. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Tight end makes the grab.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gonna run it. It's Whittington. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Benson. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Boilermakers will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A scoreless stalemate in the first half. Let's see if they can get something going finally as we begin the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Benson. They make the stop after a big game all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. The shotgun handoff here. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get past a man. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? To the air. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, after not seeing any scores in that first half, make some adjustments at halftime. At least this offense has been able to put together a drive and finally get a touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Maccabee. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Boilermakers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring their punt team on the field now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Moore. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch! He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. Cut in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Finds his man. It's Benson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Putting toward the end zone. He jumped right over the defender.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the Boilermakers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Home crowd trying to make a difference on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Grinding away on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the same runner's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10, look at the throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.